Hi, this is Conrad Miller with Palm Springs Home Team and Liasco Partners here in Palm Springs, California. Yesterday I was putting together a video for the open house this weekend, and I was kind of struck while I was working on it about how much I look like my dad. As I've gotten older, from the crease between my eyes to the gray in my hair, it's kind of scary. It just happens, folks. But it also made me think back to when my parents bought their very first house, and it made me think that this may be a message that someone who is considering buying their first property needs to hear. When Mom and Dad bought their first house, 1965, it was a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house, $16,200. Somehow they managed to scrape up $500 for their down payment, which ironically is about 3%, pretty close to where we are today. Well, a few things have changed since 1965, but it set them up forever. And, a new car in those days was $2,600. A gallon of gas was 31 cents a gallon, and even a loaf of bread was less than a quarter. So I thought, well, I wonder what their principal and interest was. Now, principal and interest is when you get a loan. We're not talking taxes, insurance, utilities, or anything. We're just talking about the loan itself and what it costs you to get that loan. So principal and interest. Well, one of the things that's happened since 1965 is the average home price, obviously, has gone up a little bit. Thankfully, the interest rate is going down a little bit. Mom and Dad bought that at 5.45%. And their principal and interest every month was about $91. Isn't that crazy? Well, currently in Palm Springs, the average home price is a little north of $500,000. But the current interest rate for a 30-year fixed loan, meaning it's going to be that same loan month after month after month for 30 consecutive years, all right? Well, on any given day, it'll fluctuate a little bit, but it's been hovering about 3.5% for quite some time. Unfortunately, the feds keep threatening to increase that interest rate. We don't know when, we don't know how much, but it will be going up. Because at 3.5%, that's about as low as we'll probably ever see again in our lifetime. Well, on a $500,000 home, your principal and interest every month is about $2,250 a month, give or take. But if the feds were to increase that interest rate by 0.5% to 4%, your new rate on that house to buy that same property, if you were to buy it at 4%, would now cost you about $24.90 a month. It's now going to cost you about $150 a month more than it would have had you bought it now. But if it goes up a whole percentage to 4.5%, that same loan is going to be about $25.40 a month, give or take. Almost $300 more than it would be if you bought it today. So that's why it's so important to buy it today. The other kicker is that $500,000 house, 6 months, a year from now, could be $550, could be $575, could be more. I don't know. We don't have a crystal ball. Chances are it's not going to be any less. Let's be honest. So to make a good business decision, let's get you into a house right now. Let's get you qualified. Let's get you going. Let's get you locked in while the interest rates are really low, while home prices are low, and while your opportunities are high. So we've got a terrific lender that we trust implicitly, because when he says you're qualified, go buy a house, he means you're qualified, let's go buy a house now. So give myself or give Brandon a call and let's get you going. All right? Make it a great day. Look forward to talking to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.